Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. Appreciate you all. Thank you and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And my Fair Act use is in my description box. So let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. So, Maya, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call her name. I don't know how she pronounced it, Mia or Maya. But, you know, Dolph's, significant other, y'all. Word on the street is, there's a lot of rumors going around saying that she is selling off Dolph's stuff and all of this stuff. You all cannot believe everything that you hear, y'all. You cannot believe everything you hear. There are so many pages out now that's clickbaits. They just here to collect views, okay? That's it, and that's what's more important to them. And I just wanted to jump on here and say that is not true. She is not selling off his stuff, y'all. This woman is still grieving. She's still grieving in her own little way. This could take years to get over, y'all. When you have someone that's you're really, really close to, somebody that you love, this could go on for years and years and years to come. Okay, I even had what did I do with it? I even had one of my subscribers that, had a loss recently. And, they told me that their grandson was taken out right in front of the house, y'all. So, RIP to, my subscriber's grandson that was just recently taken. There's so much stuff going on out here. That is ridiculous, okay? This is what I talk about all the time. Talk about, how people that's on the internet is, acting like they care about people, but they really don't. They really don't. And if you think about this, if you can go after other bloggers that's reporting the news or, reporting on things just like you are, and you go after that blogger and you want to put that blogger's life in danger and this and that, how can you possibly care about Dolph? How can you possibly care about Mo3 or anybody else that you report on? How can you? When you always got something negative to say about anything, some people just find so much negativity to say, and it's a sad thing, okay? Ain't no way in the world that you want to get rid of somebody's things that you really, really love, and the things that they loved and they cherished. Ain't no way you're gonna pass it on to their ops. And that's another thing. People are running around here saying that she is selling everything to you, Yo Gotti them. Why would this woman is mourning? She's not only mourning, she's most likely peed off at the people that just took her kid's father from them. Okay? Ain't no way in the world this woman is going to go and sell his things to the people that actually, played a part, allegedly. Y'all? So use y'all brains, okay? Some people, if when you get information like this, you go and you look through other videos on that page and you see if this is something that they do all the time. If they just make up stuff and lie just to get views. I have seen people with like 600,000 views over a lie, y'all. Over a lie. And this is what a lot of people are doing. They just make up some this is gonna, it's a headline, people gonna run to it really fast, And this is what they do. So you all gotta, use your brain, okay? Another thing, people are running around talking about P.R.E. that, it's falling apart. People are saying that Glock is out for himself. They're saying that he's, planning on going on tour by himself. He's not really trying to bring along the rest of the P.R.E. members with him. So it's a lot going on with them. This was a hard blow for the family, for P.R.E. And I'm noticing a pattern lately. A lot of people are taking out the leader, the person, the boss man. They're taking out the boss man. And it makes you wonder if this is to, so that their record labels can fail. Just like Mo3, he's taken out soon as he just started getting H.S.M off, off the ground. He's taken out. So it does something to the record labels, because you're taking the person that's the brain, that's behind everything. It's just like Dolph. When you take him out, then all the others that's up, the people that's under him, that's members and artists under him, they are learning from him. So when you take away the head, you cripple the rest of the body. So this is probably why, P.R.E is having a really hard time. People are talking about, Glock, how he's moving. They're talking about how, he looks like he's been on vacation ever since Dolph was taken out. He's going out, enjoying life. So it's, some stuff looks suspect. Some stuff looks as if, it's a bunch of lies. Okay? Just like her selling out his cars to Yo Gotti. People is really reaching out here, y'all. So you all have to use your own brain and know if something is true or not. That don't even make any sense. I don't see her being hard up for any money to start just selling his stuff like that. I am quite sure she had an insurance policy on her man. That's her baby's father. They've tried to take him twice. So I'm sure she had an insurance policy on this man. She is not hard up for any money, y'all. So y'all just think about that, okay? As far as Glock, I can't even make an excuse for Glock. Glock is not even mature enough. He wasn't even mature enough to be around Dolph, to be honest with you all. He was still had one foot in the street, and he was still, socializing with, keeping up with all his ops. He was doing a lot of pettiness, okay, y'all? And, Dolph might have been trying to get him on that level of boss man type level, but if you think of how he throws tantrums, y'all. He threw a tantrum with Dolph because Dolph wasn't pushing his music, so he busted his windows out. He threw a tantrum recently. He's been posting stuff saying that, that people are not supporting him and all kind of stuff. He's throwing tantrums. He still acts like a kid, y'all. Glock. And I did a little research on Glock and started, paying a little bit more attention to him. And he grew up without his mother and his father, y'all. His mom was in prison for like 15 years or something like that. His father was, wasn't really a father to him. His grandmother raised him pretty much. And along with the streets raising him, Dolph trying to cuff him and make him into something that he really wasn't ready for. And like I said, he was still attached to so many people in the streets that were very negative, y'all. Okay? So, he has this power right now, but he don't. He don't have the brains to handle it. He does not have it, y'all. He will not be the person that's going to keep P.R.E alive. And I don't really think, unless they get a boss type person to come in there and, somebody that's established already in the music industry, but kind of didn't settle down. You have to maybe go get you an old school person that kind of know the ropes, and maybe get another manager in there to manage the P.R.E artists if they're good enough to hold on to. You gotta, they might have to go that route. But as far as the lawyers and baby mamas and all of this stuff, I just don't see them being able to keep P.R.E alive, especially when there's so much, pettiness that's a part of P.R.E. And the way people is moving, people is looking at him suspect because he's getting, offers as far as, advertising, stuff like that. He's getting offers like this. He's not looking out for the other P.R.E artists. He's looking out for just himself. And people are noticing that. People are noticing how he's moving, just everything about him from the time that Dolph was taken out till now. It was like it was a material thing. He grabbed everything that he could. And like I said, did he grab some of Dolph's stuff when he was on his way out of there? You don't know, but he was the first one to just haul tail up out of Memphis. He was gone. Word on the street from what I'm hearing. So y'all have to, take it like it, it is. He's still a kid himself, y'all. And yeah, his mother is out of prison right now. I think that's going to be his backbone, to be honest with you, because this is a woman that was out in the streets, before she went to prison, his mother. And Key Glock's mother, she done seen some things, and then now she didn't sit for 15 years, y'all. 15 years she done did her time. She didn't get out. So she got a lot to bring to the table. She's one of those mothers that's, like I was telling you all about, trap mother. She seems like a streetwise person, stuff like that, but she just don't seem like she care about her child as far as trap mother. She act like she love him, but if you really love him, would you want him out here doing the things that he's doing? If you want him to stay around, it's like she's already said her goodbyes to him. The way that she moves. But Key Glock mother, it's a difference. It's, they got a bond, him and his mother. Him going back and forth to visit her in prison, wherever she was moved to, he was there to go see her. So they have a nice little bond. Now, I know she probably don't know anything about the music industry, but that don't mean she's not smart enough to put the right people in place to help her son out as far as the position that he's in right now. And, take this opportunity and go to another level with it. But I don't know. It's going to take some serious talking to for him. Like, he needs to humble himself. He needs to think about, his actions and the people that he's around. It's just a lot that goes into this. And it's just like with Mo3 and with Dolph, y'all. People got to, not just them, but all of the artists, anybody that has somebody in their family that's, the backbone of their family. And they're the ones that's making things happen for everybody. When you have somebody like that in your life, you're supposed to all make sure that person is straight. Even if that person don't want, the help or whatever, you got to give it to them anyway, y'all. It's just like Dolph. When he came into town, from the time he stepped foot in Memphis and came there for the turkey drives, the whole P.R.E, whoever was a part of him, his clique, whatever, they should have all been right there. All been around him, making sure that everywhere he moved while he was in Memphis and wherever else, he was straight. They're supposed to. It's just like Mo3. Mo3 was putting together a team. H.S.M would have been, off the chain if he would have still been here. But look how, it didn't fell off. It didn't fell off to the point that they got his mothers trying to sing and keep H.S.M alive, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a lot of things that's weird, and the way people move is weird. I don't know. Mo3 was having so many problems with everybody. And he was bringing up so many people. Like, Number 7 and Dun Dun and all of them, if they really cared about Mo3 the way they all act like they did, then they would have had a system for, you know, when they moving around, y'all. It's not like Mo3 could not afford security. But even if he didn't want to pay for security, for to make sure that he got from A to B and, you know, keep up with what he was doing, where he was going, due to the fact he had so many haters and people were planning things and all kind of stuff was going on in his life. They're not stupid. I mean, they hear about the stuff that's going on with Empire. They hear about artists being taken out when their contracts are almost up. This is not nothing new. So you cannot say that, oh, Number 7 them didn't all know. Number 7 them didn't know about Mo3 into it with everybody. They did. So why not put a system together that you take care of the boss man? Even if he wasn't listening and he wanted to go in the ops neighborhood just to, you know, get some cookies, then he still should have been protected. And for a manager, like I said, for a manager to be keeping up with a person and they're not keeping up with the person for the right reasons, that screams volumes, y'all. I go back right now and I think about when Mo3's manager was telling him to, you know, leave his kids something. It was like he knew something was about to happen. And he also, it feels as if that Mo3's manager, it seems as if he wanted Mo3 to do some things so that when he was gone, that he can take over. So it seemed like the whole H.S.M. and telling Mo3 to get artists was, you know, a ploy, y'all. For when Mo3 is out the way, he would take over those people. You know, and he would still keep things going with Mo3 out the way. It seems like that's the way that things went with Mo3. Because I don't understand why would your manager need to keep up with you and call you every morning, call you every night before you go to bed, and keep up with everything that you're doing when they're not providing security or anything like that. If it's, you're keeping up with this person just for your own personal use or just for you to be nosy, and it's not to help your artist out, then what's the purpose? You know? It had to be for something negative if it wasn't for something good. And something good would have been, okay, my artist has a lot of people that wants him out the way. I should not be on lives picking with people. I should be trying to make sure that he stay alive. And that's not what was going on. And it's the same thing with Dolph. If y'all think about Dolph right now, think about how Dolph didn't put anything in his name, y'all. Ask yourself this question, why? Who would be buying all these properties, doing all these business deals? Whatever business deals it was, because, you know, like I told y'all, when I wrote it down, It said all the businesses. And it was just like with Mo3 when it said there's footage. They recorded this. So what is he talking about, y'all, when he said all the businesses? That means he had some kind of business dealings outside of buying property and houses. He had to have a lot of ties with different businesses. Okay, y'all? And who was advising him to not put nothing in his name and stuff like that? Because that seems like whoever told him don't put stuff in his name and all of this stuff was prepping him to not be there. So that the things that he was purchasing and, you know, dibbling and dabbling in, it was all going to be in other people's names. So ask yourself this question: who in the world was advising him not to put stuff in his name? Was it just like Mo3? Manager was advising him to buy all of this stuff and, you know, get this record label off and all of this stuff, and then he's not here to keep it going, but he is. He's running around with Mo3's phone. I mean, this is weird, y'all. And it's the same weirdness that's with Dolph. Who in the world and why in the world will somebody have somebody to be buying all of this property and stuff and don't put it in their own name? It's just like you playing Monopoly and you buying all this property, but you putting it in somebody else's name. So when somebody lands on that property and gotta pay, they're paying somebody else and not paying you. And it has to be a reason to why that was done in the first place, y'all. Okay? This is why everybody's looking at this case the way that is. And then now there's information coming out saying that, you know, Dolph was being followed for hours or whatever. Same thing with Mo3. Mo3 was being followed. If hitters want to take someone out, y'all, they're not going to follow you all around. From block to block to block. From this gas station to this place to that place. This stop sign to that. They're going to take you out when they see you. When somebody wants you out the way. This is why I said it was very important for them to get Mo3 to where he was. Because Trap was waiting on that expressway. He was waiting for him to get on the expressway. So he can sit back and watch. Okay, y'all? Dolph. It was a reason why he was taken out in that cookie shop, y'all. Hours later, y'all. Not days, not weeks, not months. Hours later after he was hit up in that cookie shop. That cookie shop had a GoFundMe up and running. As if it was already planned out, y'all. The cookie shop has taken off since Dolph. They've been on TV, they're in interviews, money has been flowing, but for years they have been in debt, y'all. They've been borrowing all kind of stuff. So there was a reason it was done at that cookie shop, just like it was a reason it was done on that expressway with Mo3, y'all. But as far as her selling his stuff, not true. I don't believe it, not one bit. And when I went to the pages that was reporting it, those pages are known liars. Okay? So y'all can stop sending me anything even from those pages that's reporting that she was selling his stuff, because those same pages lie on everybody else. Okay, y'all? Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.